Hello everybody, it's Jessie here. I'm here with an update on the Ingrid and Isabel situation that you guys have been following along with. And so first of all, I just want to say thank you to everybody who's supported and followed along and shared this and shown some love. We super appreciate it. And yeah, so on Friday night, I ended up getting on a call with Ingrid and the call went for about 4 hours. So we talked about a lot and I've just took some time over the weekend and the past 4 days to just really process everything. Obviously with the 4-hour phone call, we've discussed quite a bit. Anyhow, Ingrid and I were able to chat and warm up to one another and have a really nice conversation. We talked about what had happened and she told me her version of it. I'm not somebody that is dying to keep any hard feelings whenever possible. It seems best to always try to build bridges. So I went in pretty open to listen to hear what she said. So what I'm going to do is just kind of let you know what we talked about. I'm going to let you know what her response was to everything. Obviously it was 4 hours. I can't cover everything and I'm not going to, but yeah, we'll just start with kind of like what her initial response was to my post. So yeah, so for context, they purchased about 6 different items from my website and I'll show them right here. So this is kind of the purchase of what they had. So it was majority bottoms and just one tank. And then when I got on the call with her, obviously she had explained that this was an employee that had purchased these things, not herself. She actually did mention that 2 years prior, she personally had purchased one of our best-selling legging, the Valia legging, for a wear test that they did internally. So basically they bought a bunch of their competitors' leggings and then they wore test them, which she did let us know that we ranked very, very high in that wear test, which is exciting. Not totally surprising for those of you that love and wear our product. And then this time around, she had mentioned that they purchased the products to make sure that we weren't infringing on their patent. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with Ingrid and Isabel, but here is their patent. This is what their patent is. It's like a crisscross back, a cut and sew, which I was aware of actually before we even launched RASKANA, because I had purchased them during my first pregnancy and didn't have a whole lot of luck with them for before, during, and after. And here is our legging and the back of it and what that looks like. So their waistband focuses on like the cut and sew the waistband and having that crisscross in the back. But our waistband, on the other hand, we don't have a patent on it. We just rely on phenomenal fabrications and my patterning expertise on like what it takes to have something fit before, during, and after pregnancy and feel good and be comfortable. And a lot of that just comes from me having been pregnant for the past 5 years straight, and knowing the ins and outs of pregnancy pain. I'm 5 months postpartum as of 2 days ago with my 5th baby. So yeah, so that's what she said they were doing. So regarding the maternity legging test that they did across all the different brands, she had mentioned that we were one of the highest. They're potentially going to redo that with one of the leggings that they purchased from their order. So stay tuned. I'll share that if they end up being able to do that and get that sent back to me. And then regarding the return of the samples, she said that she often tells her employees to keep costs down. So it was one of the employees that tried to return it. I think it's a good learning opportunity for everyone. If you're going to do trend research on a bunch of your competitors, it's just kind of a best practice to either keep them internally, not return them, and or donate them to a women's shelter or something. So yeah, I am empathetic that you can't be there for every single employee and control what they do. But yeah, I think it's something that as business owners, we need to be a little bit involved in and kind of educate any employees that we have. And then a few things that I asked her, like I had asked her a lot of questions just about the maternity space in general because they've been around longer. So I had a few things that I was curious about. And then I also asked if she would potentially look into making some introductions for us with other wholesalers. So like Neiman Marcus, Target, Nordstrom, whatever. So fingers crossed nothing happens overnight, but I'm hopeful. And I think that that would be like a really amazing thing to come out of here, is if we could find some more people to partner with. So here's the thing, in general, regardless of whatever the reason is, I can definitely respect the fact that Ingrid took the time to reach out to me and have a conversation. I really, really, really appreciate that. Overall, I'm just choosing to move forward with an optimistic outlook and looking forward to hopefully building a bridge between RASKANA and Ingrid and Isabel. But I believe that hopefully we had the first conversation of what can be lifelong peers within the maternity space. So thank you again for your support. And if you guys happen to have any pregnant family members, friends, whatever it may be, definitely send them our way, because word of mouth is literally the best way you can help small little brands like mine. And it never goes unnoticed. And if you're ever in a position like me where you feel like you want to stand up for yourself or speak out for your business or whatever it is, I hope you feel empowered to do so. I know it can be intimidating at times, especially as a small person. You're kind of like, I don't know what, like this, I'm just running a small business. I'm doing a lot. But yeah, it's definitely a great way to let your voice be heard, to showcase who you are and what the culture of your brand is, and to talk about all the hard work and grit that we all know goes into small businesses, because it's not easy, but we do it. It's a labor of love, and we're trying to create something special and unique for others to enjoy as well as ourselves. So as far as what's next, we're just gonna keep doing us over here. I'm going to create more designs, spread more of the love and patterning magic that we have at RASKANA. We've increased our collection recently, so we're trying to incorporate a lot more natural fibers, just because I think it's something that's really missing from within the maternity space. So stick with us, because hopefully we're just getting started, and this is just like a small little blip within our brand history. And drop a comment or a heart if you're team small business, and let me know what you guys think of everything in the comments. So thanks.